Hi guys! So, I'm back and I wanted to do another video because the first one just turned out so good and I am so thankful for everyone that watched it and supported, and I don't know, it just made me feel really special, especially because this is totally out of my comfort zone. If you know me, 90% of you have probably never even seen me without makeup on, so this is just super weird and uncomfortable, but you know, YOLO, as the youngins say. But yeah, we're gonna do another one. This one is, I just got a Boxycharm, which I'm obsessed, so if you aren't subscribed to Boxycharm, you definitely should be. They just sent out one of my Boxy Luxe, which I get every 3 months, and one of the things in it, well, there's a ton that was amazing, but one of the things is this beautiful eyeshadow palette from Voss. So we're gonna use this today. It's their Essentials palette, and I'm gonna go in with these, with the purple and this dusty rose color, and actually this one. So I'm gonna definitely start with this as the transition color in my crease, and then we're gonna go in with this all over the lid, and then I'm gonna use this as my pop color. I'm still figuring this out, like how filming is going, so I'm not gonna talk as much when I'm doing my makeup because it was like a 2-hour video and my husband was like, awesome, so now you gotta sit down and figure out where to cut this, and then that took forever. So it was a whole thing, but we're gonna do that. I already moisturized. Like I said, I always start with good skincare. Another thing we got in the Boxycharm was Sunday Riley, the Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. You can use it morning and night. I love Sunday Riley. I think they are an unbelievable brand. Their skincare is killer. I already used their Luna oil at night. It helps with brightening. I have noticed that it has brightened up dark spots, believe it or not, but I do a vitamin C serum from SkinCeuticals during the day as well, so I'm like probably not overly doing it, but you know, I want to clear up the scarring as much as possible. Last week my skin literally hated me. Like, it was devastating. I almost cried. Like, I've never felt like so ugly. It was just like huge zits. I mean, you can see the like aftermath of it. So probably in another month they'll be gone, and then I'll break out all over again. So then you'll see new ones. Lucky you guys. Wow. Also, shout out to my peeps at home. Love that mug. Thanks, best friend Lisa. Alright, so I'm going to do my eyes first. Like I always do, I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC primer and the 24-hour base. If you haven't gotten this yet either, get it. It's amazing. Your shadow's never going to budge. So, see you guys in a minute. Alright, so we're back. My wings are a little off. Honestly, I don't know the last time I fully did my makeup. I rarely wear eyeliner now, which is hilarious because for like probably the last 15 years of my life, I wore eyeliner top and bottom. And then I went through phase the last couple of years where I only wore top, and now I'm going through a phase where I never wear it. I have no idea why it is. I think I just like simplicity, especially with my lifestyle, because I am running around like a crazy person all the time from job to job to job, which I'm happy about and blessed and all that fun stuff. But I don't know, I just never do my liner. I do mascara. Honestly, I'm lucky if I put 3 eyeshadows on. That sounds like a lot, I know, but 2 is like the norm. palette's pretty. It does blend nice. I wish there was like a brown, so I actually went in with a little bronzer in the crease. That was the very last thing I did, just to kind of connect it a little more. I'm going to go underneath with eyeshadow in a little bit, but I'm going to now go into my complexion. The first thing I'm going to use is my Tarte Blur. It's because I'm using a super full coverage foundation today. Definitely want to use the Tarte Blur because this foundation, I mean, it's heavy. It's the Urban Decay All-Nighter. People love it. I have clients ask for it all the time. So I purchased this actually for a recent client of mine because she specifically requested it. It's not my kind of coverage personally, which probably should be is as you look at my skin, but it's not. So the primer I use with it is the Tarte Blur. It will fill in any of my pores and fine lines. Because the foundation is so heavy, it will settle. So I definitely think like a primer like this, my mom likes to call it her pothole filler, is definitely key. So just, and you only use like the tiniest amount of this guy, and you want to melt it into the skin and push it into the skin, because it really is like a spackle. It's really cool stuff. If you're someone with really large pores, I highly recommend it. The other cool thing with it, it's really mattifying, so you can like use it throughout the day, but again, less is more. If you use too much, it'll actually roll, creating like it feels like your skin's almost peeling. So less is more, you know, old school thumb. So here is the foundation. Dun dun dun, the fullest coverage ever. Yep, I just sung for you. Watch out, Rihanna. Okay, so I'm just gonna a little pump and see you in a sec. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the Shape Tape. I figured if we're going full, we might as well go full. Also super full coverage. This is like a cult favorite all over social media, Instagram, YouTube, all of the things. Oh my god, it's so thick. Yeah, I'm going... I'm going to start there and work out. Okay, going to go through the center of my face. Because this is a little drier, I'm going to kind of go in spurts. I kind of like this concealer. Maybe because I'm just a concealer girl. I mean, obviously, I like to hide all of my blemishes as much as possible. But, girl, it is thick. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I want to try it with my regular foundation and then make a decision. It's really nice. It's kind of like effortless, which isn't bad. So if you notice in my last video too, I tried using the Beauty Blender, and there has to be like a science to it. I do not love it. Maybe I'm a brush snob. I have no idea. It just doesn't work for me. So if you guys have any tips, and I did wet it, so maybe I didn't wet it enough. I don't know. Please let me know. So I got cut off. My husband has repeatedly told me that it only films for 30 minutes, and whatever. I talk too much, okay? There, I said it. Probably doesn't help that I take water breaks. But, anyway, so I'm just going to kind of mimic what I did. I ended with the concealer part. Actually kind of love the concealer. Sorry, I dropped it. It was the Shape Tape by Tarte. I'm going to try it out. I can't remember if I said this already, so if I am repeating myself, I apologize. I'm going to try it out with my real everyday routine, which is definitely a lot lighter coverage than this. And see if I still like it, because it's pretty freaking thick. Okay, so then I went through and I set everything. Sorry, I'm like all discombobulated. With the Mercier translucent powder. This is like my go-to powder. This has been in my kit for years. It is so fine. It's so see-through. It doesn't really flash. Sets everything, mattifies everything, fills in fine lines and large pores. Literally life. I went through and used this Nars, I call it my kitten paw, and I set under the eye with it through the center of my face, because that's where I get the oiliest. And then I did like a little bit through my cheeks, like whatever was left over on the brush I went through, just so nothing stuck, because I didn't want like any hard lines. The next thing I did was use this beautiful Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. This also came in my Boxy Luxe box this month. I was nervous about it because I don't know, I just sometimes like contour palettes are way too warm, but this is beautiful. Sorry, Nars, I'm cheating on you. I'm cheating on you. Call me a cheater. You're a cheater. Okay. And then I used, so the first color I went in with was the Angle color, because it's a lot warmer. And I used it as like a bronzer. I used it with my Yachio. I went through the center, not the center, sorry, across my face, like where I would put my blush, over my nose, again across my cheeks, hit my hairline with it, and I always do hit my jaw. I used that because I wanted it to look sun-kissed. I wanted it to look like the sun hit me in those natural places on my face, and which is where the sun would hit you. Next, I then went in again with my Nars Yachio brush, greatest brush in the freaking world, worth every penny. Not cheap, but beautiful, especially for blush and contouring. So when I do want to contour, I went in with the Princess cut, because this one definitely is a lot more of a shadow. It has a lot more gray undertones. It's perfect color to contour with. So I'm using the tip, just the tip, of the Yachio, and I hit the hollow of my cheek. I'm gonna add a little more because I cut it all out because I'm learning, guys, okay? Hit the hollow of the cheeks. I did go through and contour my nose a little bit because, shit, we're doing full coverage. Might as well go all the way. Okay, I don't know what that dance move was, but we're going all the way. Okay, so hit the hairline. Hit the jaw, like actual jaw, because this is where I want the shadowing at. And then I highlighted using my angled MAC brush with the color, hate to see it, when your nail goes into your brand new palette. Just a moment of silence, everyone. The worst. Anyways, went in with Enhance. I'm using it as a highlighter. I wish I brought a highlighter up here, but I guess I didn't. You know what? Let's go back to the Violet Voss. I'm gonna use, this just sparked me, because I feel like this look needs a real highlighter. You know, not to the point where it's attacking you, but just, you know, we're gonna go with the cream color, that really white color in the palette. Yeah, that's what it needed. So, see, everything happens for a reason. I knew it. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Damn, is that stronger than I thought? I'm gonna hit a little tip of my nose. Oh god. Am I totally contradicting myself? And is my highlighter attacking you? This side looks really, really strong. This one doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. Next I went in with the Nars, not Laguna, sorry. The Nars Orgasm Blush. It is the perfect blend of peach, pink, and gold. It is a blush that was made by Francois Nars, the creator of Nars, to look good on every single skin tone. And honestly, it really, really does. On the deeper skin tones, it is a beautiful highlighter, or you can put it through the cheeks and it shows this beautiful lip from within glow. It has that fleshy look, hence the name Orgasm. Sorry. If your kids are watching, sorry. But that I did go through right on the apple of my cheek. And you know what, like I said, might as well be extra. That's why we're here, kids. Beautimous. And then I did some lip gloss. I just wanted like a pinky, just neutral lip. I didn't want to go too heavy because I feel like everything else is heavy. So I wanted just something like soft on the lip. It's just this pretty gloss. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry, guys. Don't you hate when that happens? But I feel like I'm discombobulated because I don't really know what I left off. But let's set it. I feel like we're done. We got this. Wait, I just had another spark of creativity. Fuck it, I'll just use my hands. I'm gonna go in with cream. That's the cream color. And I'm gonna go right in that inner corner. And I'm gonna shadow a little more. Okay, so feedback real quick on the foundation, or maybe the concealer. It is so heavy. I mean, it probably looks unbelievable on camera, but it is really thick underneath my eye, which I don't love it. I feel like it makes me look older. Like, it makes me look like I have really fine lines. And for those of you who are younger than me, it will happen to you one day, so don't make fun. So I went in with that very first color that I used earlier as the transition color, the Dusty Rose. And I'm just using a bullet brush, and then I'm going in with this one on top of it underneath. Again, I do think when you do a nice smoky eye, to connect it, you should put shadow underneath as well. Let's use this, and I'm going. Alright guys, so that is the look. Sorry my camera cut off. Again, I'm learning, and I will definitely remember for next time that I'm getting close to the 30-minute mark and I gotta start it all over. Thank you again for everyone that has commented, that has subscribed, that has actually even watched this video, and the last one, and the one before. You guys are amazing. Again, this is way out of my comfort zone, so I just appreciate just everyone even just taking the time to support, and you know, I love y'all. Ew, I said y'all again. Whatever. You guys get it. So thank you again. I will see you soon. So like, subscribe. I just spit. I'm a mess. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you. Mwah.